Yeah, we should be good now. We are good. Testing 1, testing 2, testing 3. We got our mic on. Yo, so this is going to be our first live stream in our morning sessions. So we're going to be basically doing some little test runs today before we get started. Class is going to start in 10 minutes. So for those who are going to be jumping in, you guys are going to be assisting me in literally the process. So we're going to see if we can activate the live so everybody has access to it. And when everybody get access to it, we're going to start popping off. We're going to start popping off in about 10 minutes. So for those who jump on early, yo, this is what's popping. This is going to be the new wave. This is going to be the new wave. This is the future of Mr. Holistic, Mr. AKA, Mr. AAA. Literally planting seeds and watching them grow. Yes, yes, yes. This is what's popping, beautiful people. I'm extremely excited. I'm extremely excited because one thing I love about this business is one thing is to teach, but another thing is to 100% build. Because there's a lot of network marketers in this business that know how to recruit, know how to create content, but don't know how to teach. You know what I'm saying? So you're promising something that you cannot deliver. So we're going to make sure we're going to be delivering today. This is what's popping. Let's go. Let's go. So we got to make sure that everybody can connect to it. And if I can connect, everybody can connect. So let's go. Let's go. There we go. There we go. We in there like swimwear. We in there like swimwear. So let's get the people in here. Let's get the people in here. Let's go. Dun, dun, dun. Here we go. Here we go. We in there like swimwear, baby. We in there like swimwear. Yo, give me some 8s in the chat. 8s in the chat if you can hear me properly. What's up, sis? What's up, sis? Let me know if there's lagging. Let me know if the voice is too loud, the mic is too loud, if everything is Gucci. Let me also know if you can hear my music in the background. Let me know. Because I got the frequency in the background. So I'm excited. I'm excited. I am excited. That's going to be AAA. Dun, 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 dun. Vibration in the background. Let me know. Yes, no. Type it in the chat. I'm excited. Can you see my charts? Let me know if you can see my charts moving. I think it's still stuck on YouTube right now. There we go. Yeah, don't worry about seeing me. We're not worried about seeing me right now because we're gonna get that. We're gonna get that proper. This is just the first little thing. So you're looking at your charts. You're gonna look at the background. That's what's more important. Right now, y'all see enough of me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a nice little delay on all live streams. There's going to be a little delay, but we'll be okay. We're going to be okay. I think there's always a delay when it's live, and then as you drop the recording, it's more smoother and it's more direct. But again, we're going to figure all of this out. We're going to figure all of this out, yo, man. You get enough of me already. You done seen enough of me. But you don't need no more lights on me. I started to get on here like this, you know what I'm saying? I should be on here like this on y'all ass. You know what I'm saying? This is the first 7 minutes, so I'm Gucci. I'm Gucci. Supreme rising, beautiful people. Let's go. Let's go. As you guys are flowing in, you guys type your cities in the chat. Type your cities in the chat. Let's go. We need them beams. I know, baby. We need them beams. I need to find a better setup because, like I said, I'm downstairs, and downstairs is where I basically make my money at. You know what I'm saying? Downstairs is where I make my money at. So I'm in like the little playroom for the girls. This is where we basically, you know what I'm saying, mingle at. You know what I'm saying? So normally I'll jump on my big screen, and then I'll HDMI from the big screen from the Mac, and then I'll just run it like that. But then I gotta hold the fucking phone for you guys to see everything. So I like to be hands-free, you know what I'm saying? So I'm standing right in front of y'all, be right there diving in the charts. And again, it's gonna be like like I said, this is gonna be a little rough patch on the first go. But like I said, we're gonna get better, we're gonna get better, we're gonna get better, we're gonna get bigger, we're gonna get bigger and better, bigger and better. And that's what it's all about, beautiful people. That's what it's all about, like I said. But if you guys can hear me, that's all that matters. That's all. And once you drop the recording, it's gonna be a lot more smoother. Streaming is good now. Streaming is always good. Streaming is always good. I think what I need to do is get my iPad out so I can see y'all comments a lot faster, and then also, cause I have to learn how to connect my YouTube, well, not my YouTube, my TikTok to it. So y'all hold 1 second. But I'm excited. I'm excited. The microphone came in the other day. I set it up last night as soon as I got in. And I was setting up the microphone, so I started doing some test runs last night. And let me tell you, I was so excited to be on the mic again. I get super excited to be on the microphone. I don't know about everybody else, but I get excited when I get the mic in me. I get the mic around me, I feel like MJ. Let's go. Let's go. We live right now. Yeah, so let's cut that down. Let's connect. Okay. So perfect. So now I can see y'all comments. I got your comments built up on my iPad right now. Yes, yes, yes. So I have to try not to keep looking down at y'all comments so we can really get some really good footage. As you guys jump in here, type some 8s in the chat. Put your cities in the chat so I can show you some love. Let me know if you can hear me. Put some 1s in the chat if it's still a delay a little bit. Let me know. I think there's always delays because I'm reading the feedback on blogs and stuff like that. There's always delays on the live stream. And then as you post it and drop it off in the recordings and stuff like that, it actually is a lot smoother. So just let me know how y'all hearing it, from my charts, where you guys can see the prices on the right hand side. But I know you guys can see the charts. We can navigate through the charts really good. So that's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. Yes, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I had my max out today. I maxed out today in the gym. I'm super excited about the max out on the chest. We had a really, 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 really good workout. So I'm extremely excited about that. And I can see that there's like I'm seeing it. Let's go. Let's go, Kelly. Let's go. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Like I said, we can always build these numbers up. We can always build these numbers up. We got 2 minutes before class. Put some 1s in the chat if you can hear my music. Let me know if you can hear the music. Oklahoma City, San Antonio, Texas. Let's go. Put some 1s in the chat if you can hear my music. I like it. I like it. So let me get everybody in here on TikTok. Get everybody going. Yes, I like it. So this is going to be the vibe. This is going to be the vibe. Like I said, the beautiful thing about me doing it live stream, that I don't have to wait for Tuesdays and Thursdays just to give you guys that Wick Talk sauce. We're going to be doing this literally like every morning, because like I said, the whole purpose of jumping on here is to teach the world. And as long as we're teaching the world, those who basically want to invest into themselves, they're going to want to know, like, how does everybody else have access to this guy 24/7? Because we also do live trading at nighttime. In the morning, I'm going to teach you guys how to fish. In the nighttime, we start fishing. Put some 8s in the chat if you fishing with your boy at nighttime. Put some 8s in the chat if you fishing with your boy at nighttime. Like I said, in the mornings, we're going to be live streaming, and we're going to be teaching you guys how to fish. We're consistently giving y'all fishes. A lot of individuals, a lot of influencers out there with these discords, and they're promising you guys that they're going to basically make you profitable. But nobody can promise to make you profitable when you're talking about a live market. Put some fire in the chat. So we live right now on my YouTube. We live right now on the YouTube. We live right now on TikTok. We're finna start literally cross recruiting and letting everybody know, if you over here on TikTok, you need to be on YouTube. And when you over here on YouTube, that means you need to be in the actual organization. So we're representing OBG over here, the #1 trading organization on the globe, where we're literally #1 in North America. And I don't know if y'all don't know this, but we are the individuals that you are trying to literally get to that teach you how to basically join this Forex market. Everybody talk about it, but we're about it. So let me turn my screen around so you guys can see it. So you guys can see what I'm showing y'all, what I'm showing everybody this morning. Yes. We got, look at that. Look at that. We got people in there. We got people in there. It is 7 o'clock on the dot. It is Tuesday. I normally jump on Zooms, and we do this in a private setting. So let me get my disclaimer out there before we go any further. This is going to be for educational purposes. This is not financial advice. I am not your financial advisor. But what I am is a bag getter. Past performances does not predict future pips in the bag for the week. Yes. We 4,500 pips in the bag from NAS buys, NAS sales, gold buys, gold sales. I personally only trade gold. I personally only trade NAS. But there's so many other things that you can do in the financial markets, beautiful people. You know what I'm saying? So depending on your capital, depending on your education, it all depends on where you need to be trading in. And a lot of people think that you can just jump into these financial markets and just start winning. Well, the difference between you consistently winning and consistently losing is that education. Put some fire in the chat, beautifuls. Will always make money over uneducated individuals. And people get in here thinking that it's easy because you can just press the button and dive into the financial market. Well, it is easy to press the button, but learning how to manage what you're diving in is a whole nother ball game. It's a whole nother ball game. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. So if you're over here on my TikTok, go in my bio. You can literally click my Instagram. You'll see my YouTube link. Go on my YouTube. Everybody should be subscribing to my YouTube because this is what we're going to be doing every morning. I'm going to be jumping on every morning at the same time, 7 o'clock, jumping in. On Mondays, we're going to be doing our mindsets. And then from here on out, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays, we're going to be literally jumping live in the market and educating you guys on how to get this sauce. 100%. Let's go. Y'all type y'all cities in the chat. Type y'all cities in the chat because we building today. We're building today. Understand that, beautiful people. If we're trying to get OBG to 1 billion, 10,000, 20,000, yo, everybody and their mama, their sister, their daddy, their cousin better be on here because, like I said, we finna break the records today. Money today. Let's go. How many people already made money? Let's go. Because if you already ain't made no money today, then you tripping. I personally like trading Asian sessions, London sessions, and then when it comes to the New York Stock Exchange, I like to watch it. Because how many people have ever jumped into the New York Stock Exchange and then just got wiped out? We got Greensboro, North Carolina. We got London in the house. We got North Kakalaki in the house. We got Ottawa, Canada. I don't know if y'all don't know this, but we already got some Argentinians in here. We got some Nigerians in here. We got London in here. Let's go. We got Maryland in the house. Come on. We got Georgia in the house. Florida in the house. I don't know if y'all don't know this, but this is the vibe. This is the movement. And I tell everybody needs that 888 energy first thing in the morning. So let me go. Let's go. TikTok. If you over here, we got 116 people over here on the live on TikTok. And I'm just telling y'all, get over on this YouTube because that's where the sauce is going to be at. Get over on the YouTube because I ain't going to be holding the phone the whole time. I'm just letting y'all know I got a setup now. So if y'all know, and let's get it. So before I get started, I always like to tell people, I still got people dropping their cities. We got Toronto, we got Virginia, we got Indiana, we got Canada. Let's go. We got my homeboy Marty Marr in the crib. Let's get some fire in the chat. If you can basically hear me, you can see me. My boy Anthony told me we need better lighting. I said, bro, you didn't see me enough. This is day one, so I'm gonna figure out how to get my little bunch of triple eights in my background. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna figure all of that out. But right now, you're here on the money. So TikTok, if you want to join, jump onto my YouTube, subscribe to the channel, and click on the live, and then let's get it. Like I said, like, share, follow me for more. But we finna get started. I'll talk to y'all later, TikTok. Deuces, beautiful people. We have to give them that quick little intro. So imagine we had 396 people that quick on TikTok. And we're going to start literally ciphering these people from TikTok and bringing them over here. I have almost 200-some thousand followers on TikTok, but they're all conspiracy theorists, conservatives, and things like that. They need to be making money also. So let's get into it, beautiful people. How many people that see gold is basically trying to push up to that new high? Put some fire in the chat if you see gold trying to push up to that new high. Put some fire in the chat if you see gold trying to push up to the new high. She's sitting right now at 2440. She's sitting right now at 2440. For those who already know, first thing I like to do, let me tell y'all, if you're new, if you're brand new and you never traded before, or you just getting started and you love trading gold, let's go. Because by you putting ones in the chat and by you telling me this, that lets me know I have to give you my introduction. I like to give you my introduction. Let's go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's go. I love it. I love it. So how I personally like to do it, when you're diving into the financial market, you have to understand where the total uptrend is at, like where is the current uptrend and where is the overall uptrend. Everybody can see my screen, so you can immediately see that the overall uptrend is doing what? She's going up. She is going up. And not only is she going up, but she going up, 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 up. I'm talking about Cardi B going up. I'm talking about Cardi B. And if you look at the week, and I just dive into the week, watch this. Let me get out of here. Get on out of here. Let me get you out of here. Let me get my path out of here. How many people know what patterns I like to trade on? Because I got some veterans in here. So I'm going to make it real big for y'all. How many people, what is this called right here, beautiful people? 3 consecutive higher highs and 3 consecutive higher lows. What do we call that right there? Let's go. Type it in the chat for the new people can understand. Type it in the chat for the new people can understand, beautiful people. What do we have right here sitting in your face? 3 consecutive higher highs, which creates the 3 white soldiers. And when you start talking about the 3 white soldiers, guess what happens on that 4th candle? You have 3 days and 10 hours to go into that 4th candle before that 4th candle open up. So if you have 3 consecutive higher highs, that lets me know that gold is in a current up. 2 times that she was here, she was dropping. But this shows that you have bullish confirmation. So me personally, I do not like selling when I see this type of confirmation of a bullish momentum. Understand that, beautiful people. So 3 white soldiers consistently means that the market was in a downtrend. Understand that the market was going down, and this is a weekly time frame. And then the bulls have literally started basically taking over, and that's when the market started consolidating, confusion state. And then it has to break out. And when the market breaks out of an actual consolidated area, the bigger the consolidation, type it in the chat, beautiful people. The bigger the consolidation, the bigger the breakout. Let me say that again. The bigger the consolidation, the bigger the breakout, beautiful people. And when you have bigger consolidation and you have a bigger breakout, that means the market is going to break out on either side, either up or down. Y'all type it in the chat, which side did she break out on the week right here? When she was sitting at 2,318, which side did she go to? Let's go. It's very easy. It's very easy. Which side did she go to? She went up. She went from 2318 all the way to 2440. Let me say that again. She went from 2418 to 2440. So if she's sitting at 2440, that means she went up. So you have to respect that. So that's my total analysis on the week. But put some fire in the chat, beautiful people, if you're trying to make money right now. Put some fire in the chat if you're trying to make money today. How many day traders we got in the chat? Put some 8s in the chat if you got some day traders in here. So if you're a day trader, that means you want to make money today. You ain't trying to make money tomorrow. You're trying to make money today. So if you're trying to make money today, guess what we have to do? We have to go to that daily chart. And let me tell y'all, when I get to the daily chart, I don't care about no other candles. I care about the daily candle. And the daily candle is consistently sitting right here. But when my daily roof is my weekly roof, you see that? That weekly is right there. So that lets me know if I put my daily roof right there, that is a small wick. The name of this class is Wick Talk, beautiful people, because the candles, they will always give you a wick, meaning these little sticks at the bottom and these sticks at the tops. These are your higher highs and your lower lows of the current candle. So when you have a small wick on the day, that lets me know there's very little rejection. Type it in the chat, beautiful people, when we say very little rejection. Type it in the chat. Let me say that again. You have very little rejection. So therefore, if you cap it 9 out of 10, it's probably going to blast through it, for the simple fact you have very little sellers sitting at the 2440. But let me show you that. Let me prove that to you. So we're going to tap it right here. I always like to make different differentiations between my color lines. This will be my daily roof. Let's put that in there so everybody knows. Everybody knows. Let's put it in there. Smooth today. This is my daily roof. Now let me get my daily floor. The reason why I give you my daily floor, for the simple fact, what goes up must come down. And what I know I like to do on the daily floor, I like to buy. I like to buy on the daily floor. And I like to sell from the daily roof. But when gold is in no man's land, you have to watch her, beautiful people. You have to watch her. So put some fire in the chat if you understand what I just did. I just literally capped the top of the top on the day and the bottom of the day. Y'all type in the chat which hour we like to trade on. So when I start resetting my screen and I start showing you guys, like, yo, that 4 hour has a little rejection from the 2443. Some little rejection from the 2443, but this is the third consecutive time frame where I'm getting 3 consecutive higher highs. So there's 2 ways you can play it, beautiful people, because in the market there's 3 ways the market moves. The market moves up, the market moves down, and the market moves sideways. The retracements that are going to happen, you're going to be able to go to the smaller time frames and you're able to scalp those retracements. By scalping, meaning selling really quick in a uptrend, meaning you're not marrying that trade. So watch this, beautiful people, from the 2443. If I drop down to the 15 minutes, that's where you will immediately see where you could have scalped the sale from 2443 market execution, and you could have caught what? How many pips? 2439. When you're scalping, you're looking for 30 to 40 pips. 30 to 40 pips. You could have took that from here and marched her all the way down here. And let me tell you guys, this is a 15-minute chart. You're talking 15, 30. Look at that, 45, an hour. Hour and 30 minutes, you could have held that trade and you would literally be green, beautiful people. Put some fire in the chat. And she's still dropping. You understand that? So that's how I know that in the whole point of this is to go, yo, if I'm going to sell in an uptrend, I got to go to the smaller time frames and I have to scalp it. And I don't want to be in that sale for long, for the simple fact on the 4 hour, we have 3 consecutive higher highs. So that means the market is just retracing down. The market is retracing down, finding more buyers at the 2425. You understand that, beautiful people? It wants more buyers at the 2425. So when I start looking at zones, I go, yo, the 2425, that looks like where she's going to retrace and push back up and make that higher high past that 2450. Put some fire in the chat if you understand what I'm telling y'all. You see, because you look at those higher time frames, you look at the week, you go, yo, I won't be selling here. I can't sell here. I don't want to sell over here because look at these big green candles. You go into the day, you start saying, yo, I got also another 3 consecutive higher highs. They just don't look like the other ones. But this candle right here, let's make it bigger so you can see it. She's hitting the daily roof. Type in the chat right now what we like to do from the daily roof. When the market hits the daily roof, that means she has to find rejection. That means at the daily roof, beautiful people. So she starts retracing from the daily roof. Ooh, we got 88. We got 88. Let's go. We selling from the daily roof, beautiful people. We selling. And when I'm telling you, when you're selling in an uptrend, when people ask me in my DMs, yo, Mr. H, how do you know when to get out of a trade? How do you know how long to take a trade? Well, if you know the overall market is an uptrend and you're selling in the overall market, that means that trade should be really, really quick. That means you should be in it for only 10 to 30 pips. Now, according to your lot sizes, according to the profits you're going to receive out of that. Like I said, I am not your financial advisor. I don't know how much capital you got, but I know how much capital I got. So for me, when I see the market at the daily roof, I throw 2 lots right there. I don't know about everybody else. I like to throw 2 lots right there, take her for 20 to 30 pips. And if I go for 20 to 30 pips, that means I'm going to get literally $400 to literally what? $600. You understand that? In like this. Somebody tell me right now, 200 to 300, how much is that a year? If I'm trading 5 days a week, 25 days a month, times 12, you're literally getting like 120K from your phone. I'm not the smartest man in the world, and I never claim to be, and I never say I'm the best. I just tell y'all I'm number one. But numbers don't lie, and people do. How many people out here will wish you have $120,000 just coming from your phone? I'm just saying. So that's how I look at the market. That's how I look at the market. So if you don't have the capital to throw 2 lots, you can throw 0.25. You can throw 0.10s. But then you have to understand the risk versus the reward. So if that's not giving you the amount that you need, then you have to start calculating how many times can I scalp, or do I wait for the bigger play? And this is where your 4 personalities come into the play. And this is why I always tell people, before you enter in a trade, understand the personality that you're going to use when you're actually taking that trade. Meaning, if I'm going to be a scalper, that means I'm going to be down here in these lower time frames, and I'm this trade right here that lets me know that the market is hitting an EMA 9 right now, and she is consistently pushing down. So if she's pushing down, guess what we're doing? Guess what we're doing? Guess what we're doing at the 15 right now? If we're just scalping her, and we know she's going to push down right up in here, guess what you're doing? You see? That's how you know. That's how you know, beautiful people. That's how you know. So when you know the market is going to push up just a little bit, and you know she's going to the 23.25, the 24.25, look where the 24.25 is at. Look where the 24.25 is at. It's right up in here. Remember that little light highlight right here? That means she needs to fill up all of this right here. I don't care if she fills all of this up. You understand that? I don't care at all. Why do I don't care? Because I only care if she gives me 20, 30 pips. And if she gives me 20, 30 pips, I cut that trade, and then I wait for the bigger play. Put some fire in the chat. Put some fire in the chat. I'm telling you how to manage your trade. I'm telling you what personality you should have when you're scalping her. Now, if you want to basically day trade her, then you need to understand, if I'm going to day trade her, I need to have the patience to literally wait for the 24.25. And if I'm going to wait for the 24.25, I'm not just going to just literally jump into something messy, because I'm looking for bigger buys, not for smaller sales. Put some fire in the chat if you understand that. Let me say that again. When I'm trying to day trade the market, I'm looking for the bigger move. I'm going with the trends. The trends are your friends. So when I'm literally looking for the trend, I'm only going to wait for the bigger entry. I'm not going to take the riskier plays, because to sell in a current uptrend is extremely risky. And when you yourself do not have the mindset to hold a trade, then you're going to have problems with taking the max profit out of those trades. Put some fire in the chat if you understand what I just told y'all. Let me repeat that again for the people who are trying to understand why I cannot hold a trade, why I hold my losses longer, because 100% you're in the season of needing money. So this is why you're choosing to jump into the finance. You're choosing to try to get your money here, but you don't have the mindset to stay in the market. So that's why you have to understand your personality. And so therefore, if I'm going to day trade her, I'm going to have the patience to wait like you wait at your job. You go to work for 8 hours, you clock in, and you don't get paid that day. You get paid at the end of the week. You get paid bi-weekly. Some of y'all who are teachers, y'all get paid by the month. That means you got to service and work for 30 days. And if you're looking for a job, you have to literally wait 2 weeks to a month if they're paying you 2 weeks. You have to work 2 weeks and then get paid for the following 2 weeks. So that means you got to work a whole month. Beautiful people, I'm not telling you, the rat race is designed to keep you running, not to satisfy you financially. So when you come over here, you better choose which personality. So if you're going to choose to go against the trend, then you know if I'm in her from 24.38, I'm going to at least stay in her to what? I'm going to stay in her to at least right here, 24.35. I'm like, yo, if she comes to this area here, then I can jump. Then I can jump out because that at least 200, 400, 500, 600 bucks for me. You see? That's how I know. And if I go to the other side and I go to the higher time frame, you can see, let me show you again. You can see why I say in the higher time frames, yo, I can wait. Let me get that out of there. I can wait a minute. Do you know what I'll do in an hour and 38 minutes? I'll go analyze NAS. I can go look at NASDAQ and I can go, yo, if this candle just keeps dropping down like here and then comes to here, I can wait for that. Put some fire in the chat. Put some fire in the chat. I personally can wait for that. But if I know I'm already at work and I'm already looking at the charts and I'm trying to make money right now, that means you have to take bigger risks. So that means you have to go to these smaller time frames. Yeah, you have to get over into these smaller time frames and you have to start taking your risk from here. So that I'm saying, yo, if it pushed up here, I know what does she like to do when she get to the EMA 9. She like to get pushed back down. And if you don't know what the EMA 9 is, let me go over here to that 1 minute. Let me show you how to 1 minute dance on the EMA 9. Let me show you this, beautiful people. So when the market gets to the 1 minute over here, she likes to bounce. She likes to bounce when she's on the top. But when you have the EMA 200 right here, she likes to get pulled back down. So when you see the market sitting right here, you see her right here, she likes to bounce. So that bounce shows me that the market on the 1 minute is looking for, I know that she's pushing back up to that 2440. You see that? And as long as she's pushing to the 2440, I'm not concerned. I'm not concerned because don't forget, this is a smaller time frame. This is a smaller time frame. And this is why I personally, I wait and don't take the smaller sales. I let all of this noise happen because this right here is individuals jumping in, jumping out, jumping in, jumping out, pressing the buy button, pressing the sell button, pressing the buy button, pressing the sell button. I don't get into all of the noise. Why? Because I know I'm finna day trader, beautiful people. So if I'm going to day trader, guess what we're going to do if a day trader? We're going to patiently allow the market to literally play itself out. And as the market starts playing itself out, we're going to take financial mature decisions. And when you're taking financial mature decisions, you're not going to make panic like decisions. I'm not going to say, oh my God, I just got in it at 24.39 and she's sitting at 24.40. I got to go. That's only 10 pips. And how many times you actually basically press the button and thinking because you personally pressed the button that the market should go exactly the way you want it to go? It don't work like that. It don't work like that, beautiful people. The market don't work like that. So if the market doesn't work like that, you have to understand that you got to have extreme patience. You know, you got to have extreme patience. And when you have extreme patience, you just patiently wait. You patiently wait for the market to do exactly what the market's supposed to do. You understand that, beautiful people? Now imagine this. Let's go back over to these higher time frames. You have on the 1 hour a really bearish candle right here. You have a 30 minutes into the actual candle right here, and it's sitting as a long-legged doji. The overall market is in the overbought market, and when the market is in the overbought market, she likes to retrace up out of there. But when you're looking at gold, you're looking at NAS, you're looking at US 30, you're looking at oil, you're looking at SPX, you're looking at the DXY. When they get into these overbought markets, everybody thinks they're just going to drop. They don't just drop up out of there. They stay there a little bit and they think, okay, who's going to literally retreat? Who's in it for the sale? And then they're going to basically say, oh my God, I'm down 20 pips, so I'm going to get up out of there. So the market will take that money. And a lot of you guys place immature stop losses. And when you're putting immature stop losses in the market, you're creating what? Liquidity in the market. And when you're creating liquidity in the market, guess what happens? The market pops up and go get that. Because they'll teach you, you should have your stop loss at least 30 pips. If you're willing to get 100 pips, you should be willing to lose 30 pips. It's the 30 to 10, the 3 to 10 ratio. You understand that? So therefore, it's the 1 to 3 ratio. If you're trying to go for 30, you got to give up 10. So if you're putting up a 10 pip stop loss, that's where it goes to get you if you got in at a 23.39 or a 23.40. So it goes up to 24.41. It jumps up to a 24.42. And then it basically grabs you, and then it basically drops. How many people here it comes and clips you out? Let's go. Let's go, beautiful people. Like I'm telling y'all, the market ain't stupid. The market is not stupid, beautiful people. So you have to understand that. And if the market ain't stupid, guess what? Guess what? You have to know. You have to know how to play the market. So when the market is bouncing and moving and things like that, look at that 15 minutes. Watch that 15 minutes. Look at that. It's coming right back into a current area that it's all with. You have 3 white soldiers over there. So when you have 3 white soldiers on that 4 hour, she's still fulfilling that soldier. Remember I told you, you have 3 of them. That soldier ain't there. So now she just tapped the roof again. She just tapped the roof again, beautiful people. So guess what's going to happen? When she hits that roof, she has to make a decision. And when she makes a decision, what did I just tell y'all we do from the roof? This is why patience requires what? Waiting. Not being hasty. Not pressing the button instantly. You see what I'm telling you? So you can immediately go, yo, she just tapped the roof, and she tapped the roof at 24.43. So if she tapped the roof at 24.43, how many pips we looking for on the sale? 20 to 30 pips. She's already down to 24.41. Somebody tell me how many pips is that? So this is how you can jump in, jump out, jump in, jump out. So you have your areas where you sell, you have your areas where you buy. Man, let me tell y'all, this is sauce. This is sauce. So imagine this happened in seconds. This happened in seconds. I don't know if y'all don't get this, because like I'm telling y'all, when you're selling, so you have to know the areas that you sell at and the areas that you buy at. I'm telling you, I'm only buying from 24.25. I'm only going to scalp seller if she hits my roof, which is 24.43. So this is why I personally don't make decisions on the smaller time frames. I go back to look to manage my trades from those smaller time frames. You understand what I'm telling y'all? Because if that candle just came up and did this, so did this candle. And then that candle ended up down here. You got 2 minutes. Somebody type in the chat and tell me what the candles like to do in the last 2 minutes. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, darling. Hey. I know you like it. If you like it, I love it. Type it in the chat. What does the candle do in the last 2 minutes? You want to say hi to the people? Ah, look at my baby, y'all. We back. We back. We back. We back. Say hi, beautiful people. You got to say it. We back, beautiful people. So the trades, I don't know if y'all don't know this, no matter what time frame you're looking at, the last 2 minutes of the actual trade, the last 2 minutes, this is when the market likes to make its best movement. And when the market likes to make its best movements, this is when you can try to start making decisions if you're going to be jumping in and jumping out. So imagine, I love to see the candle when it sits right there by the roof and you have 2 minutes left. And then the market starts saying, well, you know what? We still got a lot of time frame over there on another higher time frame. But at the same time, we need to start basically going down for the simple fact we have to create that 4th soldier. The 4th soldier is where you buy in the 3 soldier pattern, the 3 white soldiers. The 4th soldier is where you're going to find your retracement. Let me say that again. 3 consecutive higher highs, 3 consecutive lower lows, lower highs, creates the 4th candle, which gives you your retracement to literally buy into the market. Put some 8s in the chat if you understand what I just said. Give me a kiss. Let me say it again. Let me say that again. Let me say it again. 3 consecutive higher highs, 3 consecutive higher lows. The 4th candle will be your retracement candle. So when the market flies up like this, watch this. When the market flies up like this, how it flew up here, that means this candle here has to start basically retracing back down. Because in the higher time frame, you got like 30-40 minutes in those hour candles where she needs to start going down. And the only reason why she's flying up, because when you look at your hour, watch this, beautiful people. When you look right here, so she has to come back down here. You go to your hour, she's sitting right here. You understand that? This is your confusion. You have 29 minutes. In 29 minutes, if you are selling from the roof, in 29 minutes, you are already up 20 pips. I have 29 minutes to make a decision if I want to stay in that trade, because if this particular candle closes under this candle here, you are officially going into the actual downtrend, and you can see 3 consecutive lower lows. Put some 8s in the chat, y'all. I'm telling y'all how to manage these trades right now. So if you sold from the 24.43, 8 minutes, you have another 30 minutes left in class. You have 28 minutes to decide if I want to take my 20 pips or I want to wait to see if that candle closes under this candle here, which gives me a bullish candle, a bearish candle, a second bearish candle because you have a confirmation close under. The next candle will retrace up and then head back down as well. And then that's when you're going to see your 3 consecutive lower lows. And now your 4th candle is your retracement candle, which starts pulling up, which would immediately give you what? 30, 40 pips, and you cash out right up in here on your hour. So that's how you can jump in here and not marry the trade, but hold the trade for at least 2-3 candles. 2-3 candles and get max profits. Because I see a lot of people using like the pip calculator, telling you how many pips you need to use while you're in an actual trade. But you got to understand that pip calculator is only calculating pips if you're getting the whole trade. What'd you say, baby? In a minute. Yeah, we can go drive. We can go somewhere to eat if you want to go somewhere. I'm with that, baby. So let me show y'all on that 15 minutes what she doing. Remember I told y'all about that next candle? Look at that. So she just sitting right here. She's sitting right here on your EMA 9s and on your actual stochastic. You're seeing that she's going to pull down. You can sit right there, baby. It's okay. This is a family affair, beautiful, next to me. Because at the same time, the future is our children. Because if your children don't see you having fun, if your children don't see you educating individuals, loving the financial market, then they're going to hate the financial market. Because I know a lot of individuals struggle in the financial market. I know a lot of individuals have a lot of bad days in the financial market. So I like for my daughter to see me educating. I like for my daughter to see me laughing, loving, literally just having a great time. While sometimes I get frustrated, you don't have to show it. Because I understand the wins and the losses of the market. Understand that, beautiful people, you're not going to win them all, but you always got to have the same mindset. And when I have the same mindset, I know that the more I stay in the trade, the more I start trusting the structure of the trade, the more I start believing in what I see and having the patience to see it through, then we literally have zero worries. Understand that, beautiful people. You would have zero worries. You would have zero worries. And like I said, you have 26 minutes. So type in the chat if you got any questions, because I'm just going on and just showing you. But let me know if you got any questions. Let's go. Let's go. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. I love you more, baby. I love you more. Look at that. Look at that. Like I said, she is going to trickle down. She is going to trickle back down, and she is going to flow into your actual profits. So you can't make hasty decisions over here. For an example, if you got in right here, and then she flew up here, and then you cut that trade. This is where you split your lot sizes. Because if you took an entry here, you don't go all in here. What did I tell you I put? So if I'm going to use a $2 lot size, 2 lots right here, and if I enter here, guess what I'm going to do here? I'm going to put like a 0.25 right here just in case she drops. So if I go into a negative drawdown, if I'm in a negative drawdown, I don't mind. Because by the time it gets over here and I hit her with what I'm going to hit her with, that little drop from here to here, that 20 pips already covers that. This is how you properly trade, beautiful people. I don't know if you don't know this. I don't know if you don't know this, but this is how you do it. This is how you do it. This is how it's done. And the more and more you start understanding successful trades, splitting your lot size, not going all in one go, and start understanding that you can be successful if you just consistently believe in what you see. I know that on the higher time frames, look at this, that gold is dropping from the roof. And it's going to take her maybe an hour and 24 minutes to produce another candle. And if I'm going to get guess what's going to happen? News is going to be popping off here in an hour. And when news start popping off, she's going to drop and then she's going to fly up. You see that? She's going to drop down to that 24.25 and then she's going to fly up. I'll exit out at the 24.25 and then I'll take the buy back up. Why? Because that is 3 white soldiers that it will complete. The 4th candle will be your retracement candle. And as it retraces back down here, she will fly. Y'all don't understand what I'm telling you. So once the fourth candle, we buy. Yes, that's how it works. 3 consecutive higher highs gives you your fourth consecutive candle should retrace 50% into the third soldier. Meaning my first entry, if I'm buying, will be here with a small lot size. And then my next entry is like here. You understand that? Let me show you. This is the 4 hour. About right up in here. This is what I do. That's structure wise. I personally know. Let me tell you this. I personally won't take the buys right here. Me personally. I personally won't take the buys. Let me show you where I'm going to buy. I'm going to buy right here. That's where I will buy it. Let me tell you why. Because when you're looking at the foreign exchange market, sometimes you have too good to be true movement. And when you have too good to be true movement, you have to understand, like, sometimes it's not that you're wrong, it's just you're too aggressive. Put some 8s in the chat if you ever just feel like, why do every time I take a buy or I take a sell, the market just blasts through it and then I have to cut that trade? Talk to me. Put that in the chat. Let me tell you why. It's not that you're wrong. It's not that you're wrong at all. You're too aggressive. You're literally just too aggressive. And what that means is you need to bag back a little bit. Have faith that the market is going to drop down a little bit. So if your zones are at 24.40, 24.41, or 24.39, then have faith and go back a little bit to the 24.30. Just scoot back a little bit. Give yourself some room for the market to literally play itself out, because it's in a current uptrend. It has to retrace to find more buyers because it's having a hard time breaking the 2,443 area. That's what that means. Let me give you the sauce. When the market can't break an area, it goes to the daily roof and it retraces. Why is it retracing? Because the market is in the overbought area, max overbought area. So in order to get past the 2,443, it needs to go down like almost 15 to 20. And the whole OBG organization down there waiting at the 40, 24, 25. So it has to come pick us up, because a lot of you guys are putting buy limits. A lot of you guys are placing orders there. So it has to go pick that liquidity up. There's also an imbalance right there. So it has to fill that area up. And then once it gets that area, it's just going to take off. And if news is a negative, Patrice, do we got any news? We have any news popping off? Let's check the DXY. The DXY should fly up. It's sitting sideways and it's going up as well. Look at that. She's going to come here. The DXY is for sure going to hit to the 104. She has to head back to the 104. And if she's going to head back to the 104 and continue coming up like this, look at this. This is the DXY. And if she's going to continue this movement right here and fill up all of these zones with news and stuff like that, get my iPad out the way. No, it's not raining, baby. This is your movement on your DXY, beautiful people. Somebody take a screenshot of that. Take a screenshot of that. Yeah, that's your movement on your DXY. So if that's my movement on my DXY, gold likes to do the opposite. So if gold is going to basically do the opposite, I'm banking that gold is going to continue going down more. Yes. Let's get over here. Your baby's hungry? Well, we have to feed them babies. You have to feed them babies, though. You love waffles? I love waffles also. I like waffles too. Look at your 15 minute. Look at that 15 minute. Let me make it big for you guys. So a lot of you guys playing on the 15 minutes. You got 4 minutes in the 15 minutes. What you want to see in this 4 minutes? You want to see this candle right here get up under that EMA 9 and get back to that 24.39 area that you was already looking at. This is what you want to see. And then as she starts pushing down up in here, you want to see her start closing up under here. The next candle, retrace back to the 24.39 and then start dropping more and dropping more and dropping more, and then playing this zone up in here. This is what you're waiting on. Understand that. And if you're playing both sides, then that's what you're looking at. And you have to understand that in the smaller time frame, she's moving sideways a little bit, so she needs to break out. What did I tell y'all when we first got over here? Folders, love it. Love it. I love it. And guess what happened? So you just had a really big political movement this past weekend. So when you have really big political movement, guess what happens to the society? Society freaks out. Society freaks out. And when you have like unstable banking, people go and pull their money out of the banks and then they go start buying gold. Understand that. So right now you're going to see the dollar going up because they don't want people to feel like the dollar is trash. So they'll literally, guess what's going to happen to gold? Gold is going to drop back down. So when gold starts dropping back down, beautiful people, check it out. There we go. There we go, beautiful people. Let me show y'all. I don't try to tell y'all I'm everything, but what I try to tell y'all is I just know what I'm talking about. I just try to tell y'all I just know what I'm talking about. I don't talk about everything, but what I know, I know. What I know, I know. So when you see gold sitting like this, what does she want to do the last 2 minutes? Huh? You want to? Huh? Well, you want me to hold you? Well, I can't hold you and teach, baby, because I'm in flow right now. When daddy in flow, daddy got to get it, baby. Daddy got to get it. Daddy got to get it. So let me keep telling y'all what we got going on. I try to multitask at the same time because, like I said, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with literally multitasking. A lot of you guys try to do this by yourself. A lot of you guys try to do it away from your family. I like to do it in front of my family. I like to do it. My friends see me. Today we was in there in the gym. My son was taking a trade because he said, "Pops, yo, go hit the roof, bro." I was like, "Oh shit, well, I don't like to multitask in the gym, but you can take it." So he started taking it. So he making money in between sets. You understand that, beautiful people? That's the beauty thing about what we got going on. Remember that 1 hour candle I was telling y'all about? Remember that 1 hour candle? What did I just tell y'all? What did I tell y'all we needed for that 1 hour candle to go? Type it in the chat. I told you guys. How do I know I'm going to hold that trade from 24.43? Because I took the sale. I don't know about everybody else. I took the sale. From 24.43, I'm in there for two lots. And now we're already up. I'm just telling y'all. So I can literally grab my money right now. Because here in the next 15 minutes, I want that candle to close up under this candle. And if that candle closes up under this candle, we're going to get a consecutive third lower candle. When I cut this trade, I just snatch my profits. I snatch my profits. Understand that. I snatch my profits. I take my stop loss. I put it right below, above my entry. Right above, like 243. See, if you're at 2443.130, I'm going to put it at 2442. I'm going to put her right there, 10 pips up. 10 pips in profit. So therefore, if she clips me out, they sell going against the uptrend. Put some fire in the chat if you understand what I just told y'all. Put some fire in the chat if you understand what I just told y'all. Risk-free trade going against the uptrend. You understand that? So you have zero worries. Zero worries. That's how you manage your trades. So I know in the next 14 minutes, I'm seeing really good selling pressure. The market in your stochastic shows that it wants to flow out of there. Put some fire in the chat if you jumped into that sale at 20. Don said I took the sale and I'm already done trading for the day. Let me tell y'all, trading is not hard. Managing your trades is harder because it takes you to be a better individual. Oh man, we already 45 minutes into it. We 45 minutes into it. Let me say this again. Trading isn't hard. Managing your trade is hard, is what's hard. But when you're doing it with a lot of people, and see, this is what's wrong with society, that we don't unite. See, in our organization over here, we trade with a group. And so the generational curse breaker financially in your family, but you're the only one doing it. And if you're the only one doing it, how about you get with other people who are on that same mission? And this is why I said I have to start live streaming this to find individuals who are like-minded, who are on the same vibration as me, same frequency as me, join the organization with me and go on this journey with me. Because as you see, I'm doing it in front of my daughter. I'm doing it in my house where you would normally be there by yourself. You should jump in it again. I got 2 entries right there, just to let everybody know. I got 2 entries there. I'm extremely excited about these entries. I'm extremely excited about this entry. I just closed one entry out in profit, and I'm still up $350 some on another one. I don't know if y'all don't know that. And I can take that $300. I can take that $300 because it's what? 7:47 in the morning. It's 7:47 in the morning, and I'm scalping against the uptrend. And I just put some fire in the chat. I just made $457 in front of everyone. And I'm just showing you, what do we do from the roof? Why do we sell from the roof? Because 9 out of 10, the market has to go back and find more buyers. You have to make it make sense. The only reason why I take the trade is not because I think she's going to sell. I don't know if y'all don't understand it, because I be liking to preach a little bit, especially in the last little 10 minutes of my class. Let me say this again. The reason why I take the sale in an uptrend, because it's an edge in the market. And anytime the market has an edge, you trade off the edge, not off the emotion. Not because I think I'm the best trader. Not because I think I just know what I'm. No, it is an edge. When the market meets a resistant area where it's consistently dropping from, the market has to retrace, find more buyers at lower prices. Look at the market. Watch your 15-minute candle now. Watch your 15-minute candle now, beautiful people. Look at your 15-minute candle. What did I tell you you needed? You needed that candle to close up under the EMA 9. You have that candle continually going down. So therefore, if the market continuously go down to the 24-25, that's where real buyers are sitting. And pick up that money. I personally only wanted 30 to 40 pips in class. Put some fire in the chat. Put some fire in the chat. What do we say? So no need for, listen, Dom, I don't know about everybody else. I personally do not trade in open bail. I personally do not trade in the New York Stock Exchange. Why I don't like trading in the New York Stock Exchange? Because of the volatility in the market. If I do, it's because I see it because of the volatility in the market. If I do, it's because I see an area, I see an edge. Edge is a zone. Like that's a really good zone to buy from. That's a really good zone to sell from. I don't just get on there and go, yo, the market is going to go right here, so I'm going to take that trade. I don't risk it. I don't need to risk it. I personally don't need to risk it, because the whole purpose of trading is to make money. And if you're trying to make money, I think I just showed y'all how we can make money. Put some fire in the chat. Put some fire in the chat. I just showed y'all how we can make money from the 24.43. I just showed y'all. So if I'm already up 400, I just showed y'all. So if I'm already up $457, why is it going to go down? Because it has to find more buyers. It does not have enough buyers to complete this breakthrough. The bigger the consolidation, the bigger the breakthrough. Understand that, beautiful people. The bigger the consolidation, the bigger the breakthrough. It does not have enough buyers to come down here. The reason why I jump right here, let me show you, let me educate you guys on something real quick. I like to use stochastics. And when I use stochastics, I like to find where the market likes to retrace. And when I see a common area where the market likes to retrace, I don't like to go through that area, especially if I'm going against the trend. So this is a very common area where the market is liking to bounce from. So I'm going, yo, why do I need to wait right there and allow my money to deplete, like just go up and go down and go back into a negative? I don't need to wait. It's showing me here that the market likes to reject from this area. Put some 8s in the chat if you see it. You up? Everybody should be up. I'm telling you, everybody should be up. Put some 8s in the chat if you up right now. Put some 8s in the chat if you up right now. So imagine in the next 8 minutes, 8 minutes and 15 seconds. Yes, beautiful. I want this candle, I want that candle to trickle his butt back down and break through this zone right here. I'm going to move this green line so you guys can see what it's dealing with. Let me show you what it's dealing with right here. You see? It needs to break into this area right up in here. It needs to break this area and then break this area. She's such a vibe early in the morning. I don't know if you guys don't know, but I want 100 kids. I like to say it live. This is my first stream, but I like to say it live. I like to say it live. So if I need 100 kids and I don't have an individual willing to give me 100 kids, then we just got to. I need a lot of practice at least. I like to make it known. I like to speak it into existence. You know what I'm saying? It's just the facts. It's just the fact. Because when I see the joy that comes into my daughter's eyes when she sees me, when I come home, it's literally like worth living for. And I don't know if you guys don't know, like financial gains in life, it's exciting. These are really good moments in life. These are really, really good moments in life. But that's not what I live for. And I like to let everybody know this is a skill set that everybody should acquire and pass it down to your children. You should acquire this skill set and pass it to your children, because the financial freedom, the idea of financial freedom is not to having a whole bunch of money, because I know a whole bunch of people with a whole bunch of money but no time for their family. I know a whole bunch of people with a whole bunch of money but literally mentally immature. I know a whole bunch of people with a whole bunch of money still have a hard time keeping a zipper up. I know a whole bunch of people with a whole bunch of money still have a hard time keeping really good people around them. I know a whole bunch of people with a whole bunch of money that has absolutely no spiritual relationship. Understand that I know a whole bunch of people with a whole bunch of money that is still extremely low vibration. I would rather be around individuals with no money, with the potential and the energy and the motion, willing to let someone pour into them to make them a better individual so they can create better money habits, to pass that down to their families. Because let me tell you, financial freedom to me is being able to come home, stay home, and spend time with my family, and don't have to worry about going out of my house right now to go make more money. Not having someone tell me, yo, bro, you need to be in here at 9 o'clock in the morning. You need to be here from 9 to 5, 10 to 3, 11 to 6, 6 to 12. And I'm going to give you 40 to 45 hours this week for that, because we're behind. You know what? We're going to take off and we're going to go to the beach. We're going to go do some high vibrational stuff. Financial freedom to me is being able to say, yo, we're having an event this weekend. We're getting together this weekend, and I should be, you know what? Let's the AAA squad. Let's go out to eat. Let's gather and let's pour into each other. So therefore, in the next event, we can maximize. We can see the growth. So I want everybody to know, man, listen, this is the first session, and I think it was absolutely amazing. Put some H's in the chat if you enjoyed this session. I am standing. I told people a long time ago, I personally don't like sitting down and making money. I don't like personally sitting down and making money. I like standing and making my money. And I just showed y'all how a man can get in front of y'all after coming from the gym with his daughter dancing right here next to him, pull $457 out of the financial markets in your face while educating you, no income claims. And I'm going to say this again. This is not for financial advice. This is for educational purposes only. And the reason why this is for educational purposes is because in order for you to break generational curses in your family, you have to get educated. And then you have to self-develop. Let me say this again. You have to self-develop and you have to get educated. But in order to be consistent in this game, you need 3 things. I always say 2, but I added another one. You need a vibe. You need a vibe. You need to be in vibration or frequency of receiving. And in order to be in a vibration and frequency of receiving, you already have to be in your vibration or frequency of giving. Put some love in the chat. Put some hearts in the chat. See, this is what OBG is about. OBG is about 100% loving, hugging, healing, teaching, preaching. So we're all in that vibration of giving each other support, supporting each other while we're going through this financial journey. Because the foreign exchange market will literally make you pull your hair out, especially if you don't have any. It'll make me grow hair and then pull it out. Be around individuals to be able to keep you calm even when you're losing, and say, yo, no, it's okay. Losing is a part of winning. If you're in a fight game, you can't expect to hit people and not get hit. So you got to be willing to dish and take at the same exact time. And the beautiful thing about Mr. Holistic, aka Mr. AAA, I'm always willing to take exactly when I'm ready to dish. The beautiful thing about that statement is nobody can really take what I'm ready to dish. And that's why almost an hour into you guys. So this is what we're going to be doing. It's not going to be just on Tuesdays and Thursdays for already the OBG members. It's going to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Monday we start at 7. We go right in from here. We go right into mindset from 8 to 9. Because if you're not mentally prepared to stay into trades, then you need to understand you need to mentally develop patience. So the second thing you're going to need is belief. First thing is a vibe. Second is belief. You have to be able to believe in what you see. You have to be able to believe in what you're saying that you're truly trying to attract. Because if you're telling me that you're trying to attract financial abundance, you're telling me that you are coachable. You're telling me that you're an individual who is ready to stop basically running in this hamster wheel and start literally owning your own, having your own, and doing your own, and start writing in front of the checks. So you have to truly believe in that. Because I can't make you believe in you. I can make you believe in me because I know what I'm doing. I believe in me. Because I think I'm better than me. People don't understand what I just said. Let me say that again. I can't make you believe in you, but I can only make you believe in me because I believe in me, because I believe. So I've already set a proper vibe. I'm in my zone right now. I'm standing up right now. I told y'all the trade moves in the last 2 minutes, so I don't get freaked out when the market just moves in the opposite way. I told y'all, look at that. Last 2 minutes. Let's rock and roll. So I believe in me. Because I believe I'm better than I was yesterday. And I was a hell of an individual yesterday. So today, if I'm already believing in me, guess what the third thing you need, beautiful people? You need patience. I set my vibe. I got my belief. And I got the patience to see everything that I'm believing through. I've already set the vibe, so I'm not even disturbed when it's not even going the way it's supposed to go, because not every time you go up, you're going to have a smooth ride. I had a very rough flight yesterday. But God blessed me to be fatigued for giving the whole last 5 days in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. I've been giving for 5 days to the veteran. So I was exhausted. So God said, listen, you can close your eyes and just relax and just understand that we're going to touch down in Orlando. I'm going to make it sure you're going to get home. So I slept like a baby. I looked up, I got up, the girl next to me she had like a little puke bag. And I'm looking like, well, what the hell has transpired? I woke up and my neighbor had a puke bag. I'm just telling you facts. She had a puke bag. And I thought, oh shit. Me and my boy, we knocked out. Sleeping. She said, how did you sleep through that? I said, sweetheart, if you have been given what I've been given for the last 4 or 5 days, there's nothing but to do when you're 30,000 something feet in the air, but to sleep. And there's no way you're going to get 30,000 and not go through turbulence. There's no way you're going to jump into the foreign exchange market and not take losses. Before I got started, I've been trading for 8 years. I've lost 1,500 at least 100 times. You can do the math. Let me say that again. Before I started getting educated, I've lost 1,500 at least 100 times. But one thing I always would know, I would always put money on myself, because I would do it by myself. I would be the one to press the button. I would be the one that cut the loss, because it's not a loss until you close the trade. I would be the one that closed the trade, and I would just start bitching and complaining like, why are you down? You know you can't afford to lose a whole nother 1,500. And then I'll go out and make another 1,500 and come right back and throw it in there and do the same thing. And then I started developing. Then I started getting educated. And when I started being educated, I started making educated decisions. And when I started being educated and making educated decisions, I started doing it around a lot of people who were basically holding me accountable to make those same educated decisions consistently, which makes me the number one educator, digital educator in North America. We'll put them on in a minute. We're finna get off of here. So I love you guys. For those who are in that trade from 2443, like I said, be blessed. Be blessed. Be blessed. And like I said, y'all take y'all screenshots, y'all tag me, y'all subscribe to the channel, because like I said, this platform right here is finna blow up, because I've already had my glow up. God loves me. I've already had favor. It's finna go. And like I said, we're gonna jump on here every day consistently and literally teach and recruit at the same time, because it's so easy to build content in a world where you have AI basically can do it for you. I'm gonna teach people, show them, recruit them, bring them in, and do it all in the same goal. Because people say, man, if you tell people you're going to teach them how to trade, you can't get them to network market. I said, that's a lie. That's a lie. Because if you do it all together, there's no way in hell they're not going to bring their friends and say, yo, bro, you got to get over here with Mr. H and his OBG family, bro. If you struggling making money at Home Depot, bro, bring that shit over here. I'm just telling you facts. If you're an IT guy and you working in your home and you already at the computer, why you not maximizing skill sets on the computer? I know so many people tell me all the time, man, it's a dream to just learn how to trade. than what we're teaching it and we're doing it live. And we're doing it around family. I see you, baby. You got them on the right feet now, baby. We're going to open them. So I love you guys. Make the rest of your day the best of your day, beautiful people. And like I said, this is just day one. This is day one. And if it was a little choppy, like I said, we can handle that. We're going to get through that. The recordings are going to be fire. Imagine the individuals who are just running up on my YouTube and just run up on this actual live right here, right now. They're going to get motivated. Hold on, baby. Hold on, baby. You're gonna, I got to put them on you. Just have some patience. Have some patience. That's the wrong feet, love. That's the wrong feet. Switch them. Imagine them running up on this live, seeing a father love on his daughter, educate on his friends, make money in front of the people, pour into the people, build them up. Because in order for you to break generational curses, you ain't going to be able to do it by yourself. I'm just telling you straight. I'm just telling you straight. I thought I was going to be able to do it by myself. And it's not possible. You need to do it with a group. You need to do it with a unit. It's just like it's just like the world right now. In order for we the people to have success, we need to unite. It's literally just that simple. So I love you guys, man. Make the rest of your day the best of your day. Deuces, beautiful people. This is day one. This is so fire. This is so fire. I'm so happy right now. I'm so happy right now, y'all. I'm so happy right now. I'll see everybody in the chats. I'll see everybody in the chats. Yep, it's your turn, baby.